Next, we have Hannah Mother Friggin' Bible. Major, marketing. Where does she hope to be in 5 years? I hope that in 5 years, I'll be living in Dallas, Texas, making big money, working at a job I love, and hopefully by then, I found a hot-ass, blonde-haired, blue-eyed fiance that can handle my stubborn and crazy self. Good luck, Charlie. Positions held. She says, none, LOL, I suck. Rush crush. To be honest, anyone that I talked to didn't come back. Favorite memory, living in 1018. I remember I was so skeptical about how this year would play out, but I could not imagine it being any different. I ended up making so many memorable moments in that house and friendships that will last a lifetime. Anyone who decides to live there in the future, do it. You will not regret it. Hannah's most embarrassing moment. Anyone who knows me knows that I am a walking shit show. If I mentioned all of my most embarrassing moments, this question would be 3 pages long. I will say one that is a hands-down, classic Hannah Bible moment of my college career. 2 years ago at Sigma Chi's Fratellino wine mixer, I was dancing on top of an elevated surface, and let's just say, blackout Hannah, heels and wet floors are not the best combination. I went to step down off of the elevated surface, and next thing I know, I belly flop on the floor. Yes, I mean belly flop. I literally slid face first, hands down, and slid on the floor like I was going down a damn slip and slide. I stand up, and my dress is completely black from the mud and booze on the floor, and look around to see if anyone noticed, and yes, they sure did. Brie Acton is my witness. I casually danced it off, and the minute my date wasn't looking, I ran for it. I mean, I ran across the street and behind the car in the rain as I waited for Claire to pick me up and take me home. 10 minutes after I left, my date called me asking where I was while I was currently laying on the floor of my apartment coming up with some bullshit lie. Hannah's proudest moment, receiving her little, although she dropped, and not getting arrested on either of my spring break trips. Hannah's favorite social or formal and why. Hannah says, my favorite social was after I found out Olivia Storm was my big, and we had a family tree social with Sigma Chi. I remember we bought cheetah fabric to cover our bodies in. We were so excited about our outfits until we arrived at the social, and we were all struggling to keep the material from falling off. We had to continually readjust our tops and make the bets on how long Liv Storm would last before one of her boobs popped out. It turned out I took a million Snapchats and ended up posting a nip slip on my story and didn't realize it until the next morning after 300 people had already viewed it. Not to mention, my Instagram post I captioned Jungle Fever without understanding what it meant. LOL, RIP. What will you miss the most? There are so many things that I will miss the most. Bid days, sisterhoods, and all the way to our weekly meetings. I will miss everything that makes college, getting hammered at 9 a.m. or blacking out on a random Tuesday, making walks of shame, early runs to McDonald's, and most of all, living 1 minute away from all of my favorite people. What is your advice to the rest of the chapter? Make the most out of your time in Zeta and at CMU. Take on positions, go to socials, meetings, and sisterhoods. Create memories, new people, and take on opportunities. I wish I would have put myself out there and took on a position or even reached out to other frats or sororities sooner. There are so many great friendships and opportunities out there for you. So go out there and grab it. Beautifully said, Hannah.